Hey, Ethan here, and in this episode we'll be looking at F-Zero for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It's one of the best racing games on the SNES, and now it's time for some brief development history. F-Zero was developed by Nintendo's Research and Development 4 division as a launch title for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It used the Mode 7 graphics capability of the SNES, giving the illusion of moving in 3D space, just like the game Pilot Wings, which is another SNES launch title. It was released on November 21st, 1990 in Japan, August 23rd, 1991 in North America, and sometime in 1992 in Europe, all as a launch title for the SNES. All footage is of the Wii U Virtual Console version, and let's now play F-Zero. F-Zero takes place in the year 2560, where humans and aliens are racing each other with futuristic hover cars in a race called F-Zero. At the main menu, we have the Grand Prix, which is the main mode. Practice, which is basically time trials from Mario Kart but allows you to race on certain tracks, and Records allows the player to see how well they did on each track. Choosing Grand Prix takes the player to the player select screen, where we get to choose between 4 different racers. We have the Blue Racer, which is basically Captain Falcon, that one guy from Smash Bros., Golden Fox, Wild Goose, and Fire Stingray, which all have different stats, but I just stick the Blue Falcon. Next, we have the 3 classes, consisting of the Knight League, Queen League, and King League, and a few difficulty levels to choose from. Now once you're in a race, you go around the track for a total of 5 laps per race, trying not to get disqualified. There is a power bar in the top right, which goes down if you run into walls or other racers, but it can be refilled by stopping at the sidelines, usually near the finish line. After completing each lap, you get a speed boost, showing in the bottom right, which you can hold up to 3 of them. There are a total of 15 tracks to race on, with most of them just being different variations of the same tracks. The themes are Mute City, Big Blue, Sand Ocean, Death Wind, Silence, Port Town, Red Canyon, White Land, and the final one being Firefield. There are also a bunch of traps trying to trick the player to screw up. And that is F-Zero, one of my favorite Super Nintendo games and one of my favorite racing games of all time. I like it because of how unique and challenging it could be. And man, this game has one of the best soundtracks ever.